Yo boys, so today I have a very special video for you guys. We are revisiting one of the most peak games on Roblox in my opinion. It's not peak anymore, but it used to be so good, so special in fact, that we have the face cam on. I thought, you know what, I'm turning the face cam on for the first video in so long, just because I want to have face cam for this video as my respects to this game. I kind of want to pay my respects because, you know, this game used to be so fun and so good, and then it just kind of had a follow. The main reason for the follow, if anyone is wondering, is all these gacha. People like gachas, but when you do too much gachas, people really dislike it, and this game is very much proof of that. Either way, we're going to be looking at some stuff, you know, playing the game a little bit. For the people who've never played it, which that might be a lot of people, a lot of maybe newer people to the anime community, but everyone that's been there for a couple years does know that this game used to be up there, like 20, 30k average players always. And when it released in 2021, I think, like 4 years ago, it had, I think, 60k, which was one of the biggest games on Roblox at the time. Yeah, the game was so fun back then, but then it was mostly about dungeons. Then it kind of turned into something else, which we will get into in a bit. But as you guys can see, they don't even have 3D clothing in this game. I'm pretty sure some skins do have 3D clothing, like these are just costumes, right? Some of them do, but most of them actually don't have 3D clothing, which should say a lot about how old this game is. Look, like it's definitely an old game. I'm pretty sure I have one skin that is 3D clothing right here. But as you guys can see, most of the things in this game are just kind of old, but yet again, it's still not bad. Even though it's old, it's still like, it still keeps up, you know, which is kind of crazy to consider, like, you know, when you consider how old this game is. Either way, so let's go play through a random dungeon and then just talk a little bit about the game, because I really like this game. They have a, I don't know what that is, but that is cool, I guess. But yeah, this game basically started off on, let's just hop in the OG Max dungeon. I'm pretty sure the OG Max dungeon was this on Nightmare, because you have different rarities. Like in most dungeon games, you have different rarities in this game. And also, if you are at some point in life very bored and want an anime game to grind, like the game only has 500 players now, but if you are at one point very bored, I would genuinely recommend you might just give this game a little bit of a try. The game might be dead, but that doesn't mean that the game is bad. Like, in my opinion, it's still a good game to date, right? Like, it's still playable. The only issue is that it, of course, became kind of a gacha game, and that's why it died. At least for the most part, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, a lot of people here watching the video right now might be your D1. I remember playing this game. For example, I know every like OG person to the anime community, or like older person to the anime community, has played this game over the years, like at some point, you know. And like the game was genuinely so good. I really used to like this game. I'm pretty sure Nag actually revived it a bit by doing a noob to pro on the game. Yo, I missed an enemy. But the maps on this game, as you can see, I'm pretty sure they did change it, but still, this map is, I think, still a couple years old. And from what I remember, I might be tripping, but I think it's still a couple years old, which, as you can see, this is not a bad map, right? This is not a bad map at all. This game is like, genuinely, if you ever don't have a game to grind, I unironically would recommend you give this game a try though. Like, the game is, let's just say the quality has went down over the years, but it has so much, like, there's an infinite amount of grinding. I'll actually show you guys in a bit, but you can literally grind an infinite amount, man. I remember grinding this game so much back in the day. A lot of you guys might do too. This is definitely one of those games that everyone, or at least some people, have a special place for in their heart, you know. Oh, or well, in their heart, that might be a bit weird to say, but a lot of people have played this game and like this game. Either way, it's like the standard type of dungeon game, but why there's infinite grinding is you see these cards right here. So we get a few cards, but that is not the thing here. If we go back and leave to the base game, right here, you can see that the cards have attributes, right? And the attack ones are the ones you want. You want critical damage, attack, cooldown reduction, assist cooldown reduction. You want stuff like that, right? The thing is, if you also have bad things, right? So to get a perfect card, like a gold card, you need to be grinding for years and years. That might be also part of the reason why the game died, but also part of the reason why the game is so good is because with this system, you can technically grind an infinite amount and you still won't ever reach max, if that makes sense. Like, you will never reach a point where you have nothing to grind anymore. Like in a TD game, you can get the best unit with glitched, unique, what are the other monarch, you know. But in this game, there is no max. And I think that's part of the charm of the game, you know, part of why people really liked it. But yet again, the game is very grindy, and that's probably also part of the reason why it died. But yeah, like I said, the main reason why it died was these gachas. As you guys can see, it's not looking good, you know. When you see this, you're like, yo, what are we doing, man? Let's actually do a quick little gacha. Let's do Yuha. Let's see if we can get some right here. We got nothing good. Either way. But yeah, basically this game started off as a dungeon game and then went to a raid grinding game. As you can see right here, we have raids, right? This used to be the main way to get good characters. Apart from one way, which I will talk about in a second. But this used to be the main good way to get characters, man. Oh my god, it's been so long. As you can see right here, apparently they brought all the characters back. I didn't know that. Either way, as you guys can see, there is a whole lot of characters here. And as we will see in a second, I've played this game a little too much. Let's see. Let's see. So he's a raid character. I have him. So you have this. He's from raids. Like, you used to be able to grind the game. As you can see, some of the model did get changed, but these are all raid characters, as you can see right here. This one is an awakened one, and that was part of why people liked the game so much, because there was so many cool characters, as you guys can see. And then you had traits too, which I'm pretty sure there's like an insane divine trait now that I will never be able to get because the game is dead. But hey, that is not the issue here. Then I think the game kind of started falling off here. You have a let me see where it's at. Speed raid. This character took 4 months to get, and 4 months of, I'm pretty sure, playing a reasonable amount. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you had to play a good amount. I might be tripping, but I'm pretty sure you did have to play quite a lot. And he took 4 months to get, and this, people really disliked it, although he was really worth it. Like, he was the best character in the game. You know how in a TD game you have the best character that stays the best for like a day, a week, in ARX a week. What are we doing? A day, a week, a month, maybe a few months in AV or AA. Back in the day, you had a character that was valid for maybe even half a year. Here, this guy, I'm pretty sure, stayed the best character for like 1.5 years. So look, it might have been a big grind, but it was kind of worth it, you know? But yeah, that is part of why people quit, I think. And if you have any reasons or anything you would like to say about the game, please let me know. And if you want more videos of me revisiting these type of games, like these old games that kind of just died out, maybe for no reason, maybe because the people started enjoying it less, maybe because the owners fumbled. If you want me to revisit and maybe yap about some games, you know, let me know if y'all want more videos like this. And maybe with the face cam. Also, let me know if you like the face cam, actually. I can't lie. I really want to know if people like the face cam. I wish we could do a raid right now, but we can't. But as you guys can see, there is a bunch of raids. Ends in... Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just extending this, because I don't think these are ever ending. I could be wrong, but I don't think these are ever ending, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't really update the game anymore, which is a shame. I feel like there would be still a lot of players if he just would tone down on the gachas and play. But there is so many game modes. Let me show you guys. You've got Boss Rush, which you can drop characters from. You can get cards from right here. And raid tokens, actually. Then we've got Raid Challenge. I'm going to be real with you. I have no idea what this even is, but this is the guy from Blue Exorcist. Yo, that's kind of cool. You know, as you guys can see right here, I have no idea how people are getting this high damage, but yeah, you have this. You have freaking AFK. I mean, extreme dimensions. Like you can see right here, like there is so much stuff to do. And what I kind of also like about this game, which I mean, this has been in this game for forever. You can do speed raid, as you can see right here. So you've got to play for 50, I'm pretty sure 50 hours every week, or no, 30 hours every week, or come back in 30 hours every week to get this, which is actually kind of insane. Either way, so what I like about this game is that you can quite literally try out every character in the game. Like, let's say I want to see this guy's awakening, you know, I can basically just use any character. Like, you know, in a TD game, to unlock it, to play with it, you need to have the character. But here, you can just, like, you know, I'm just gonna be like, yo, let me just play with this character. You know, you of course can't actually use it, but you can try out all its abilities. I feel like TD Games should actually do this too. I can't lie. If they did this for TD Games, I feel like people would like the games a lot more. But as you can see, the VFX in this game, for how old the game is, it's not bad. Like, let me show you guys a little example. This is 3 years ago, I think. Like, it's not bad at all. Like, nowadays, this is not great, but still, it's not bad at all. It still holds up today, which is actually insane to me. You had so many cool characters. You have freaking Aizen, look at him. Pretty sure he had the drippy looking ability. Yeah, look at that. Looks freaking sick. Right now, of course, it's not as good. This used to be like hella good back in the day, but you get the point. Like, it's not really as good anymore. But look at that, man. This game used to be so good, man. A lot of people here might know that the game was very good back in the day. And yeah, you have so many characters. If you look through the characters, these are rares. But here we start getting into the actual characters. Look at the list. And then this, I'm pretty sure, is like a really simple low rarity character. But you can see right here, like, even they don't look that bad. But yeah, if Cool Bill sees this, owner of the game, please update your game again. You know, all that sort of stuff. This was a little bit of yap. Also, please subscribe and like. I am trying to hit 50,000 subs before the end of the year, and I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like and subscribe. And have a great day, boys, and bye-bye.